Hey everyone. Someone posted a comment on the tax fraud video, so I thought I would just speak to it here because it's a good piece of education for us regarding the egregore of this lineage and the consciousness programs that are running in this lineage related to feeling like truth telling is criticism. So here's what the comment says. You should look inside yourself and try to evolve spiritually rather than looking at others and trying to find faults with them. Didn't you benefit from the teachings and practices you received from them? Making your life purpose to criticize others is ignoring yourself. Wasted life. Think about it. I fundamentally disagree because what I'm doing here is truth telling, and that's not criticism. When we stand in truth, that is source alignment. And sometimes we find ourselves wanting to protect leaders and people in positions of authority because we've given our power over to them. And we think that criticizing or speaking truth is an act of negativity or something that is wrong. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity for us to recognize the way in which the egregore of this lineage seeks to keep people from speaking truth and has in some ways like overly programmed people for this like sensitivity related to what they think is criticism when it's really just truth telling. Like, why would we want to protect spiritual leaders who have been abusing power and who have actually maybe committed fraud? Like, why would we want to protect them? And the benefit that I got from the lineage was a reciprocal exchange. I paid money for that. So what I'm here to do is simply uphold a state of leadership that Swami Kaleshwar and the leaders of this lineage have not been able to do. I'm here to uphold a standard of integrity that this lineage has not been able to do. And that might come across as criticism to you, but it's simply truth. Sometimes when truth starts getting told, it can feel quite confronting when it actually directly opposes our belief system. So I think that's something for us all to understand. I think that is an aspect of this lineage egregore's power over people, not being willing to engage in these sorts of conversations because it feels like criticism or it feels like negativity. And that's an act of suppression, like protecting a leader who has abused power or actually perhaps committed fraud. Like, that's an act of suppression. And I have a question for you about why you would want to protect them and why you think that's okay. So I've simply been completing a process here that's been important for my soul and important for the collective. And I'm demonstrating a type of leadership that others in this lineage have not been able to do. Here's the response that I gave to this person. I have thought a lot about it, and I have engaged in the process that was divinely guided for me and for this planet. Everyone gets the opportunity to see truth when they are ready. This hasn't been criticism. This has been truth-telling for the good of all. I understand this lineage has been sensitive to what they feel is negativity, and that suppression of truth has been favored to keep a certain image. That suppression of truth is no longer allowed on this planet. Also, why would we be trying to protect spiritual leaders who have committed fraud or are not operating all the way in the light? Curious about that aspect of spiritual evolution for us all as well. I'm not trying to protect those who have benefited from Jesus's power and practices while operating in their shadow. Everyone gets to wake up now. So no, my life is not wasted by this. My life is getting better by telling the truth. And guess what? Yours gets better too when you come into the light and you're willing to see the truth and you're willing to engage in that truth, even if it's uncomfortable. There's a lot of people in this lineage who have not wanted to engage with truth because it's uncomfortable to their belief system. You don't have to watch this if it's uncomfortable to your belief system. But leaders who have abused power and who have had the profound influence over other souls by using high spiritual technology in ways that have actually been abuse at times, even if you don't understand that, I have to stand in my leadership and speak truth for the good of all, and that's what I'm doing. I love you. This has not been criticism. This is what leadership looks like when it is aligned and when it is in integrity with source.